So I heard that the government has finally hearkened to the voice of the masses to release those underage children that they detained for more than 3 months. I heard that the cry of the masses has gotten to the ear of the president, and he gave instruction that they should, as a matter of fact, look into the matter and release those children. Thank goodness for that. I equally saw where the IG, Inspector General of Police, was saying something about not being aware of the condition of those children. I weep for this country. That he's going to set up a panel that will look into the people that handled the affair of those children. We thank God that finally something good is going to happen. We thank God for that. Then again, I want to know what is going to become of that Olori Buruku lawyer. I love the fact that in all of this whole statement, the president said those minors should be released. He called them minors. He addressed them as minors. Remember, then the IG, the Inspector General of Police, equally said that he was not aware that some of those minors were detained in that manner. So now he's setting a panel that will look into the matter. It's beautiful. The cry of the masses has gotten to the ear of the president, and he has done something. Thank God, they said with immediate effect. According to them, the children self did not appear in court today, but they have given instruction that they release those children. Thank goodness. I want to know what becomes of that evil incarnate, that devil incarnate, that man that is from the pit of hell. Because you feel you're a lawyer, you feel you can just look us in the face and lie to the general public. I want to know what becomes of that man, because that man is not a good example to any institution at all. That man portrayed Nigeria in a very bad light. That barrister needs to be dealt with. He needs to come out and explain to us what he means by those children are not underage children, that some of them are graduates, that some of them are married women, that some of them are married men, that some of them are this and that, just in order for him to cover a crime. Please, with due respect, we want to know what the government intends to do to such man, because such man portrayed this country in a very bad light. How can you be looking us in the face and be lying to us over something that everybody is saying, something that is very glaring? You know, say those children are not adults. In our presence, you were telling us that they were all adults, that most of them are married with children. God go punish you. What becomes of that lawyer? Nigerians, you guys are not supposed to keep quiet for such a misleading podcast by that lawyer. He needs to come and explain how those children were adults. This kind of things, you shouldn't let it go. You shouldn't let it lie low. Nigerians supposed to come. You see, we've started treating some people's fuck up in this country. And once we speak with one voice, they used to hear us. They are not deaf. They are not dumb. We want to know what gave that man the impetus. As a lawyer, you know the law. You read it. You know that you lying in our own before. Portraying your country in a very bad light is not good. You know the consequences. And you, in your own full regalia as a lawyer, you were putting on your uniform. You stand before us like this. They lie to us. And you want us to just forget you. If any other person won't forget that man, me, I know one man will forget that man. Men will trace that man. That man's supposed to come to and tell Nigerians how those children automatically became adults. What makes them adults? Why? Something needs to be done about that man. He must have to. You guys should not let this thing pass. So this one should not. We shouldn't allow it to just go like that. That man have a lot of explanation to give to the citizens of this country. He portray us in a very bad light. These are the kinds of people that give wrong advice to governors, senators. If this man unfortunately becomes your special advisor, for instance, or maybe your PA or anything that comes close to where he have the right to advise you, do you know that a lot of people will buy because that man does not have conscience. A father that have his own children at home, a father that knows what it means to have children, you were happy that other people's children were suffering and you were making a joke out of it. You were laughing. The other man was at his back laughing because that man knows very well that he was just lying. You were just misleading us. That man, lawyer, owner, supposed to come out that man uniform. That man is not supposed to be a lawyer. He's not supposed to represent. He's not supposed to handle any case again. That man's supposed to be dealt with. I am a mother. I know what it takes to have children. I know what it takes. I know how difficult when you are with a child. You know when that child is feeling like to eat and all that, and you deprive these children all those things. Then you want to tell us that tomorrow you go and stand. That man can never defend any cause justly. He needs to be dealt with. That lawyer needs to be dealt with. His uniform needs to be stripped off. His certificate needs to be collected from him. He needs to be. Nigerians, share this video. It is a protest against that man. If we not start to battle people like this, they're gonna do, they will go. You see that man that have the boldness to mislead us, to look us in the face and lie, need to be dealt with. He's not supposed to be roaming the streets freely. A lot of things supposed to be taken away from him. He is not a good example of lawyer. He's not a good example of anything. He does not represent us in any way, any good way. He doesn't represent. His certificate needs to be collected from him and burn it into ashes. He's a very wicked man that is not supposed to live around human beings. Even looking at those children, seeing them did not touch you as a father, as a human being alone. Looking at them, some of them couldn't even stand because there was no stamina. Isn't it when you eat, you have stamina to stand? They couldn't stand. This one was vomiting. This one was throwing up. This one was lying on the floor. This one was so weak. A lot of things. People were like running helter-skelter. You carry camera, stand on a national television to tell us that those children we are seeing, these children, when would they see like this? Say they not be children, they be adults. Oga, you got to pay for this, for your sin. If nothing is done, other people go do worse. Share this video. Let it be campaign against that particular man. Let them strip him of all the things that makes him a lawyer. He's not representing us well. My anger is on that man. In all of this, share this video. If you're a good citizen of this country, if you're a good Nigerian, if you're a mother, if you're a father, if you have children, share this video. We have to start up a campaign against him. He must not go scot-free. Share this video. Thank you.